a peaceful retreat turned into a brutal crime scene, a family torn apart by a night of unimaginable horror. Welcome to Dark Stories, where today we uncover the chilling mystery of the Keddie Cabin Murders, one of America's most haunting unsolved cases. The year was 1981. Keddie, a small, quiet resort town in Northern California, was the kind of place where people felt safe. Sue Sharp, a single mother, had moved to Cabin 28 with her 5 children, hoping for a fresh start. But on the night of April 11th, their lives took a horrifying turn, one that would leave an entire community shaken and searching for answers. That evening, Sue's 12-year-old daughter Tina, her 15-year-old son John, and his 17-year-old friend Dana Wingate were at the cabin, while Sue and her younger children, Rick and Greg, were asleep. No one knew that by morning, the cabin would become the scene of one of the most gruesome crimes in California's history. On the morning of April 12th, a neighbor entered the cabin and made a horrifying discovery. Inside, Sue Sharp, her son John, and his friend Dana had been brutally murdered. Their bodies were bound with medical and electrical tape, and they had been stabbed, bludgeoned, and strangled. But the most disturbing part? Sue's 12-year-old daughter, Tina, was missing. Shockingly, Sue's 2 youngest sons and their friend, who had been sleeping in the next room, were completely unharmed. Did the killer spare them? Or were they too afraid to come forward with what they had seen? And why had Tina been taken? The crime scene was chaotic. Blood was splattered everywhere, and there were signs of a violent struggle. But something was off. There was no forced entry. The investigators believed the killer, or killers, knew the family. Suspicion quickly turned to Martin Smart, a local man who lived nearby. His wife later claimed that he had confessed to the murders, saying he killed Sue because she had encouraged his wife to leave him. But despite this chilling claim, no arrests were ever made. 3 years later, a major breakthrough came when Tina's remains were found nearly 100 miles away in a secluded area. But her skull and bones only raised more questions. Why had she been taken? And why was she the only one removed from the scene? Over the years, theories have ranged from personal revenge to a police cover-up. Some believe that Martin Smart and his friend, a known criminal, were involved. But for reasons unknown, law enforcement failed to act. Was it incompetence? Corruption? Or were they protecting someone? Decades have passed, yet the Keddie Cabin Murders remain a mystery. The case was reopened in recent years, and investigators believe new DNA technology could finally reveal the truth. But will justice ever be served? A family destroyed, a town haunted by fear, and a case that still chills true crime fans to this day. What really happened in Cabin 28 that night? And why has no one been held accountable? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you love unsolved mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more haunting true crime stories from Dark Stories.